How you doing?
So good to see you, buddy.
Yes, appreciate it.
I was thinking about, I think it was a couple years, almost, I don't know, 2+ years ago, where I interviewed you at this hotel in LA by the airport. And, you had a layoff. Remember, like you were chomping at the bit to get back in the ring, kind of frustrated with being sidelined and everything like that. And I was just looking at your facts. 3 straight pay-per-views now, 3 division world champion, 25-0, 24 knockouts. You got this big fight pay-per-view on a Sunday at Staples Center, December 5th against Isaac Cruz. What does it mean to you? I mean, how did you do it? How did you go from that point to where you are now?
Uh, just staying focused, I guess. Just beating whoever they put in front of me, being myself. Just I don't know. It's definitely mean a lot. I always knew I would be big, but not so quick. I be trying to. I don't. I look at other guys that came before me, and I be trying to like beat that records. Not just as a fighter, but as like overall. I think I'm one of the fighters that understand that it's just not about boxing. It's more to it. So that's what
Yeah.
made me ahead of a lot of current fighters.
Yeah, I mean, it obviously, I'm sure it has to do with self-motivation. I know you have, some good people around you leading you in the right directions, but, you've got to want it from the bottom of your heart to accomplish what you have accomplished so much, and especially to do what you have in the ring. Is there a singular key you would point to and say, this is the reason why I am, standing at this point right now in my career?
Knockouts.
That's the key, right? People
Yeah,
love them.
I mean, people love knockouts. People love to see exciting fights. They don't just want to see, even if it's 12 rounds, they want to see like it be, a fight. They don't want to see like bull crap.
Uh-huh. And knockouts speak to confidence. And I think that's the thing that I see with you is the confidence in that, look, it could be Leo Santa Cruz who has a lot more experience in the ring than you. You got in there and you knocked him out. I know I was talking to Steven Espinosa and he was telling me some story about they had suggested to you like, hey, let's take it to LA next time, and you said, okay, we're going to LA. And they said, well, the only open date's like a Sunday. You said, we're going to LA. We're going where we need to go. We're going to make this thing happen. And look, I know you've had a change of opponent. You still plan to knock this guy out, right? No matter who steps in the ring?
Uh, I don't want to say knockout, but I I I say that I'm ready to put on a great show, no matter who they put in front of me. You know what I mean? I want to be able. I'm a fighter that never want to just win. I want to win in a high fashion. So
Yeah.
that's what I like to do. I like to give the people what they want to see.
Now, let me say this as a boxing writer. I'm saying I think Cruz is actually a tougher fight for you than Romero would have been. Do you agree with that or not?
Uh, I really don't know because I haven't been in the ring with neither either one of them. But I think this either way. I think that either opponent it will be it's gonna be tough. You know what I mean? So I think that it's gonna be exciting. Come
Yeah.
December the 5th, it's definitely gonna be a exciting night.
Yeah, because he's a guy who likes to knock out as well. So,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. He's a tough little cracker.
Is that going to leave him vulnerable to you, to your power, though?
It could be if he's reckless. Now, if he come in like sharp and what I mean, and ready, then it could be rough. But if he come in reckless, just reckless, then that's gonna play a big part.
I know the way you think. I think a little bit because I know at times you've talked the way that Floyd talks, which is let's not talk about the other guys. But I mean, how can you not talk about the other guys right now where the schedule is? You've got Teofimo going this weekend, then Devin Haney fights the day before you. How much will you be paying attention to those fights, God's honest truth, and what do you think of those matchups? Let's start first with Teofimo and Kambosos.
I can't really say. I really don't. I really didn't pay attention to. I don't want to discredit no fighter, but I really didn't pay attention to. What's his name?
Kambosos.
Yeah, I really, cause he's from overseas, right?
Yes, he is from Australia. Yeah.
Yeah, so I really don't know too much about him. I don't want to say pay attention. I really don't know that much about him
Uh-huh.
to um say what, how the fight gonna be. And I really ain't been in the ring with, well, recently with Teofimo, so I can't really say. I think that I could just hope for a good fight from them two. As far as the other guy, I really don't like saying that name. So the other guy, I mean,
Devin Haney, yeah, that's fine. We'll give him a little mention.
I really don't know, man. I really don't know. I know there's probably be some highlights on the internet when the fight done, but that I can watch. I don't know. I just know that December the 5th is gonna be big.
Yes, and look, I mean, Espinosa, we were talking about this too. It's like boxing, you need like the fights to make sense, and I think the fact that all the fights are falling in line with each other, the matchups are falling into place. Do you have an idea? Do you allow yourself to think of, in victory, this is where I see myself going, this is what I think I'm going to fight next?
What you mean? As far as the opponent, I mean, as far as
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't even tell you the future, but I can tell you that I will be ready. I stay in shape throughout, between my fights, just in case, they might pop up, slip one of them guys in there. So I definitely be ready.
Yeah, I mean, the world is before you, Tank. Let's be honest. I mean, how does that feel for you? Because you're absolutely right. Whatever you want to do, you can do.
I mean, it's all about balance. I think so. That you know, I think it's just balance. Right now it's about you know everything happening at the right moment, and stay. I want to say stay true to myself, not because sometimes it get hard just to be a boxer. It'd be hard, especially you got a lot of fans that don't like you, a lot of fans pressuring you to do something, and they think that you're the one that's not wanting to step up to the plate. So I think just staying focused with myself and also putting on great performance when it's time, beating whoever they put in front of me. I think that's the main goal. If I just stay true to myself and beat whoever they put in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that back to that first conversation we had. We were talking about, what could have happened to you in Baltimore, what your life could have become. The fact that you are where you are right now. Do you take a moment and appreciate and just say, like, that you are proud of yourself and what you have become?
I mean, me. I feel as though that I don't never do that because of I'm always a person that's in the moment.
Mm.
So whatever I want to say that's like right now, I, I have something that's coming up. So I'm always like think about, what's going on at that moment. So I gotta prepare myself for fights and things like that. But I never had that sit down by myself like, damn, I came a long way. It's always it's always I gotta improve myself. Like be better than I was yesterday. So I'm always trying to better myself. It's never just me sitting around just saying I did something that, because I think that I feel as though I never done my job till the job completely over, like boxing wise. There's always something I got to do next. So I never say I came this far, or my friends might say it.
Uh-huh.
I agree with them and just brush it off.
Well, listen, take a minute. Thanksgiving's coming up. Have one bite of turkey. I know you can't eat too much. And just be thankful for where you are and what you have accomplished, because it's a lot, my friend.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Thank
much for your time, Tank. I'll see you out there on the 5th.